I'm Samantha Brown, professional organizer, decluttering specialist, and business coach. I created Pro Organizers Coach podcast to empower you to reach new heights in your business. I am on a mission to build a supportive sisterhood of passionate professional organizers. So whether you're a seasoned pro or you're just getting started, this podcast is for you. Hey friends, welcome back to the Pro Organizers Coach podcast and YouTube channel. On today's episode, I'm so excited to bring you this episode. It is how being a life coach can benefit your business as a professional organizer. So, do you ever find yourself struggling when you're working with clients to feel like you know what to say or how to say it? Or maybe you don't feel like you have enough of the tools to help them understand how what they're going through, they can change. They can make a mindset shift. They can think a different thought. They can decide to choose a different pattern for their life. And that as they go through the decluttering process and they learn to release and they learn to create systems and processes for their home, that it really can create such a lasting impact. But maybe there's times that you're working with them that you don't feel like you're able to convey that to them. So this is where life coaching comes in. For me, it has helped me tremendously with my clients feel like I have more tools in my tool belt to help them understand all of those things that I was just talking about. Now, real quick, before we jump too far into the episode, don't forget to click subscribe because after episode 100, you are going to want to make sure to be around. Just so you know, coming down the pipeline here at POC, episode 101 through 110 is going to be a How to Start Your Professional Organizing Business series. And then after that, we are moving into how do you become a passionate professional organizer that is living on purpose and has a mission-driven business. I'm so excited to get into all of that with you very soon. But for now, I want to talk again about how being a life coach can benefit not just your clients, but it can also benefit you personally. It can benefit your business. There's so many things that it can benefit. So I'm going to reveal 5 powerful reasons why adding life coaching to your skill set can take your business to the next level. And I almost forgot, don't forget to, if you have been thinking about joining us inside of the Pro Organizers coaching community, that is a group coaching community of passionate professional organizers. We are a sisterhood. We support one another. We inspire each other. We are there to help each other on this journey of being passionate professional organizers. If you have been wanting to join us, the back to school special is the time for you to come do that. You get a 2-week free trial, so you can try it out and see if you like it. If you don't, no harm, no foul. But I know you're going to love it because we do weekly group coaching. I do a workshop once a month that's specifically for you as a professional organizer. We have the replay vault. Like there's so many things. We have our own app where you can pop questions in there and, have your a group of women, your own team, so to speak, of if you hit a speed bump starting your business or working with clients, you can pop that question into the membership and have other organizers that know you personally give you advice and help you and let you know what they think. It is a tremendous value add. It's a business write-off because it's for your business. And right now, if you do the back to school special, because let's face it, you deserve something for your kids going back to school. Congrats, by the way, but it's a lot of work to get our kids back to school. And so you deserve to do something for yourself. So that is the Pro Organizers Group Coaching Community. Come join our sisterhood. It's the 2-week free trial. And then after that, it is only $33 a month, which it has not been this price since the founding members launch when I first launched the group coaching community. So come join us. Make sure to click that link before this discount ends. All right, let's jump into it. So, tip number 1, why being a life coach can be so valuable as a professional organizer. So, first, it's about you. It can enhance your personal growth. When you are growing inside of yourself, especially as a professional organizer, your business will grow. If you are stagnant, if you are getting stuck a lot, it's hard for your business to grow when you aren't growing yourself. And so for me, it helped me have more confidence because I felt like I had more tools to use with my clients. It helped me learn how to think better thoughts. It helped me get out of my own way and quit putting my own blocks in my way. Because we kind of overthink things sometimes, or we want things to be too perfect, or whatever the case is. It helped me in so many ways for myself. So not only can it boost your confidence, it can help you with lifelong learning. So for me, as a entrepreneur, I want to always be a lifelong student. And so for you as well, this is a way that as you learn and as you grow as an organizer, but also as you learn more about yourself through coaching skills and through going, even having a coach yourself, like doing the group coaching community, you get to continue to learn, which the more you learn, the more you can help your clients with. It's that simple. And the more your business can grow. And then it helps you to develop more empathy and understanding for your clients. Life coaching trains you to see beyond the surface and helps you develop a deeper empathy and understanding for the challenges that your clients are going through. It helps you change your perspective and understand that what they're dealing with, it's not personal. It's their own stuff. Because when you're working on your stuff, you realize very quickly, oh, we all have things that we can work on. And coaching is a way for all of us to do that. All right. So, number 1, it enhances your personal growth, which matters for your business to grow. Number 2, it deepens client relationships. So it builds trust. Life coaching allows you to connect with your clients on a deeper level, which fosters trust and openness. When clients feel understood, they are more likely to share their true struggles, which make your organizing sessions more effective because then they are able to be more open and vulnerable and honest with you, which, let's face it, it's hard to create a system for someone or a process for someone if they're not being open, if they don't trust you, if they feel like, oh, well, she might be judging me, or, because a lot of our clients have shame anyways. And so the more that we can help them understand that they can trust us, everything is confidential. We are there to not only help them physically in their home, but to also be a sounding board and to help them figure the things out that they're struggling with. Well, all of a sudden, they are like, oh my gosh, I can trust her. This is a good experience. It wasn't nearly as scary as I thought it was going to be. And then the systems you create for them can actually be systems that work for them, not them telling you what they think you want to hear. I've had clients in the past that literally are like, yes, I want clear bins and I want labels, and telling me all of these things. And as I'm looking around their home, I'm like, hold on, you seem like more of a hidden macro organizer. So, like, you seem like you like bins that aren't clear. And it seems like you like to be able to just kind of throw your stuff in there and go. For a lot of our clients, they don't feel like that's a system or that that's being organized. And so When we build that trust with them and we are helping them, all of a sudden they are more vulnerable and they're willing to be like, you know what, you're right. The Pinterest perfect stuff really doesn't work for me. I just thought that's what being organized is. So I thought that's what I should say that I wanted. But I really just want my home to function for me. Right. So that's where that trust, like the trust is so important on so many different levels. Now, deepening the client relationships with life coaching, it also enhances the communication. When life coaching or with life coaching skills, you can ask the right questions that help clients uncover the underlying issues. This leads to better communication and ultimately more successful organizing outcomes. So, a lot of our clients think that it's one thing, like, oh, I just need my countertops clear, or I just need a system to get my kids out the door in the morning, and I need everything to function correctly. And when you start talking to them, what you realize is that every morning they feel so overwhelmed because it's actually that there's a pile of dishes in the sink, and that it bothers them that their bed's not made, or like, I mean, that's not the best example, but a lot of times it's something totally different than what they actually have called you for. So as you start to talk to them and as you enhance the communication, which life coaching teaches you to do, because it gives you more questions to ask, it helps you learn to actively listen to your clients. So then the deeper that you dive with them, all of a sudden you realize, wait, well, if you would actually get the dishes done the night before, as you come through the kitchen on the way out the door in the morning, you would feel better overall. And what's really bugging you is that there's a pile of dishes in the sink at home while you're at work all day, or whatever the thing is. Or point number 3 of deepening the client relationships, life coaching helps you build emotional support. So sometimes the clutter is just a symptom of something deeper. And as a life coach, you can offer the emotional support that your clients need to overcome these challenges, leading to longer lasting results. And the reason that these two, the enhancing communication and then the emotional support, go hand in hand in deepening our client relationships is because it may be the dishes in the sink, yes. And so now we figured out, okay, every night before bed, just make sure to put those dishes in the dishwasher or wash them and have them done. And that helps you. But why is it that in the first place that you were getting stuck at that place emotionally? And maybe it's because she's frustrated that her kids aren't helping out the way that she would like them to. And so her way of kind of just being overwhelmed and throwing up her hands is, well, I'm not cleaning the kitchen, even though deep down, cleaning the kitchen would make her feel like her home is so much more organized and put together and less stressful. And so, as you give her that emotional support and you ask those questions and you build that trust between the two of you and you open that line of communication without judgment, all of a sudden she feels comfortable enough to say, well, honestly, like, I don't mind cleaning the kitchen, but I hate that my husband goes to the couch to watch TV, my kids go to their room, and I'm the one left feeling like I have to do it all. Great. Now we've gotten to the underlying issue. Now let's help you figure out, well, what could we do that would actually help that? Not just getting the stuff done the night before so you're not leaving the house with a pile of dirty dishes and the kitchen a mess in the morning, because as women, we carry the way our home is without us throughout our day. So now all of a sudden, instead of her being stressed out at work that her house is a total mess and she feels like she has no control over anything, you've helped her realize, okay, if at night before you go to bed, you actually get the kitchen cleaned up and organized and everything put away and clean, you're going to feel better throughout your day. Now, can we figure out a way that your kids and your husband can help you so you're not resenting them And maybe every night, if they're willing, they are the ones that can put the dishes in the dishwasher, can wipe off the counters. And that's the time you can actually go take a bath. So then all of a sudden, this mom that was so overwhelmed, thinking that it was, her morning routine with her kids, or that, she could just never get her life together because every morning feels so chaotic and every night feels so chaotic. All of a sudden, you've helped her get to that deeper underlying issue and helped her see for herself, oh, I do need to ask my family for some help, and I need to give myself permission to go relax in the evening. But it's also about me waking up to my kitchen being clear of clutter and clean so I can start my day feeling good about the way that my home looks. And when I arrive home later today, after a long day, I'm going to walk into a clean kitchen as well. So that was a long way to help you understand tip 2, which is deepening client relationships. But that is what life coaching helps you do. It helps you deepen those relationships. So that line of communication, the line of trust, the emotional support, all of those things go hand in hand with what we do as professional organizers. Instead of, I just came in for you, I organized your kitchen and pantry, and now goodbye. Call me if you need me for a maintenance session. Right? Like those are two totally different things, which is why number 3, it adds value to your services. So, offering comprehensive solutions. By combining organizing with life coaching, you can provide a holistic service that addresses both the physical and the emotional aspects of clutter. So, for instance, the example that I just gave, that is providing, okay, we figured out the physical system for her, but then the emotional side of it is she's so overwhelmed every day at work because of what's going on at home. And she's not giving herself the permission to go take a bath or to relax in the evenings after working all day or after taking care of the kids all day. So for her, that's helping her figure out not just the physical stuff, but also the emotional stuff. So that adds value to your services. And the other thing that it does is, for instance, I had a client that we actually would do life coaching sessions in between our organizing sessions. So it was a value add on of offering her, because I saw that there was a lot of stuff going on emotionally. And during our organizing sessions in person, doing the physical stuff, we didn't necessarily have the time that we needed to be able to talk out the emotional stuff. So I would go do an organizing session and we would work on one of the rooms, and then we would book a life coaching session, and we would meet over Zoom and we'd do a life coaching session, and we would talk about the emotional stuff going on for her and what her goals were for her home, and what did, how were the systems working that we had created, and what were some things we could shift moving forward. Maybe the next time I come in person, we can implement those, or she could even implement them on her own before I got back there. So it's a great way to check in with our clients in between the physical sessions, and it's a great value add to your organizing services. The other way it adds value to your services is it attracts the right kinds of clients. Clients who are looking for a more profound transformation. They're willing to invest more of not just their money, but their time. So they're going to get a better experience. There's going to be more layers. It adds that extra layer of value that's going to set you apart as a professional organizer in your area. So now all of a sudden, your clients are telling their friends and their family, hey, I not only got my kitchen and my pantry organized, which I called her for, but now every night I get to go enjoy a bath. My husband and my kids are the ones cleaning up after supper, and I get to go read a book. I get 30 minutes to myself every evening, and I just feel better in my life. Going back to the example we were talking about earlier. it adds value. It creates a bigger experience and another layer to what we do as professional organizers, which is why I love the fact that I've added life coaching. And a lot of my clients, when they call me and I tell them I'm a certified life coach, they immediately are like, oh, wow, okay. Like it helps them understand that I really do want to help them, not just physically, but I care about their emotional and mental well-being as much as their physical space, that it goes hand in hand. And then the other way it adds value to your services is it increases your client retention. Clients who experience a deeper, more meaningful change in their life are way more likely to continue working with you and referring you to their friends, their family, their neighbors, their everybody. I just got a message from a client last night. I worked with her a year and a half ago. I'm actually going to pull it up. I worked with her a year and a half ago, and or no, I'm sorry, almost 2 years ago. And she said, she originally called me. We did, I think, 2 sessions, her kitchen and her master closet. And then about almost exactly a year later, so I guess it has been about a year and a half, almost exactly a year later, she called me and she had me come back in to do her master bath and her bedroom. And then about a month later or so, we did her garage. Well, we got done. That was probably 6 months ago or so. And last night, out of nowhere, she says, hey, I know this is probably weird, but I wanted to share with you how appreciative I am of you and your work. I still love, in all caps, my garage, closet, drawers, and cabinets that you organized. Everything still looks the same as the way you did it. I have been able to manage it well. Thank you so much. When I got that, I was like, oh, it made me so happy to hear that it wasn't just that the systems we created were working. It was that she was able to manage it. She wasn't creating piles anymore. And the fact that I did a couple of sessions, a year later, she calls me for a few more. And just those handful of sessions, because it was over time, now 6 months later, she is still thinking about me. And every time she goes into those areas of her home and every day when she's using the systems we created, it's reminding her. And so if any of her friends or family or anything are like, hey, I'm struggling with this, A, she's going to recommend me. And B, it increases the client retention because obviously after we did those first few sessions, she had a big enough impact in her life that she called me back for the second set of sessions a year later. And then now 6 months later, again, she's reaching out to me to let me know how thankful she is that this has been life-changing for her. And so with the clients, when we are adding value as a coach and we are supporting them emotionally and in between services, and we are going deeper and making sure that the organized space has more of an impact, and we talk through the systems with them so they can manage them when we leave, then it all goes hand in hand, and it's just adding so much value instead of, hey, I came in, I organized your closet for you, and I never saw you again. Here's your money. Like, it's not just an exchange of service for money. It becomes friendship. It becomes a support system. It becomes answered prayers. Like, it becomes so many things for our clients and for the women we are helping when we look at it that way, which is why I'm so excited to get into after episode 100 and pivot. I cannot wait to help you figure out your purpose, what you're passionate about, what you're called to and destined to be, so you can partner that with your organizing business. You can stand out in your community And you can help your clients on such a deeper level because you're bringing in, like for me, I brought in my faith, I've brought in the life coaching, I've brought in the decluttering piece and partnered all of that into my business. Well, for you, it could be that you love eating healthy and you love you love God. So like you partner your faith with eating healthy and you help people create systems, and that's part of what you bring into your organizing business. Like there's so many different layers of where this can take you, but my point is that when it is authentically you and it's who you're called to be, all of a sudden, instead of I'm a professional organizer, it's I am an organizer. I help people declutter for a living, or I help people do whatever for a living. And I could do the same for you. Like you get this passion and people feel your energy and you know what you're called to. And so it gives you confidence. Like there's so many things that when you know what your purpose is and you are on mission, the sky's the limit. So that is definitely coming down the pipeline and what we are going to be shifting into moving forward after episode 100 and where I'm going with all of this, which I cannot wait. Okay, so back to so far we have tip 1 of the 5 tips is it enhances your personal growth when you add life coaching. Tip 2 is it deepens client relationships. Tip 3, it adds value to your services. Tip 4, it expands your business opportunities. It diversifies your offerings. It allows you to offer, virtual sessions. Like I've already kind of went over that a little bit, but it allows you to either offer life coaching as an add-on, or it opens up so many other doors the same way being a professional organizer does. It's a cross-promoting services. You can create packages like I did that combine your organizing and your life coaching, which will appeal to clients who want a more comprehensive approach to improving their lives. They want more than just the organizing in their home piece. It can offer accountability for your clients. There's so many things that it can do, and so many things it can do for your business to add that value. And then it's also a networking opportunity. So these are the way it can expand your business opportunities. Because when the networking opportunity, when you're a life coach, it opens doors to connect with other professionals in the wellness and personal development industries, which could lead to potential collaborations. Like the one I recently did, and it's here on the YouTube channel. It's not a podcast episode, but it is on the YouTube channel, and it is the 5 steps to an organized home, or 5 steps to organize your home. Anyways, it's a workshop I did inside of a fellow person from Knoxville. She has a Facebook group for modern day stay-at-home moms. So I reached out to her. We're in a business networking group together that's on Facebook in our local area. And when I saw what she was creating, I was like, I would love to create a workshop for your listeners. And because, or not listeners, I'm sorry, you all are my listeners, for her members of her Facebook group. And so I was like, and I will even offer for anyone that shows up that day, a 1-hour virtual organizing session for free. So because I have the life coaching, that played a part in it and allowed me that opportunity to collaborate with her, create that workshop. And it has opened so many other doors for people that reach out to me that are like, hey, I saw that you're not just an organizer, but you're also a certified life coach. And then lastly, it will differentiate you in your market. So it helps you stand out from, and I hate the word competition, it helps you stand out from your fellow organizers in your area. Because in a crowded market, offering life coaching as part of your services, it helps you stand out and attract clients who are looking for more than just organizing. And it helps them, like I said a minute ago, understand that you are there not just for their physical space, but that you care about them emotionally, mentally, all the things. And then the last two, under differentiating yourself in the market, it helps you build a unique brand, which we all know the importance of that. And it helps you position yourself as the expert. So, with life coaching credentials, you can position yourself as an expert in both organizing and personal development, enhancing your credibility and marketability. So, it helps you when you're marketing, it helps you in so many ways. The place that I used for my life coaching to get certified as a life coach is actually called Transformation Academy. I went on Udemy. They are fantastic. And no, I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I just love what they do. I love how they teach. They are very thorough. And then if you're wanting to get certified as a professional organizer, my organize how to start your organizing business course has the business pieces to it. In the future, I will be creating a piece of how to work with clients. And once I partner the two of those together, I will be offering a certificate of completion to where you can say, I'm a certified professional organizer through Pro Organizers Coach Academy. So, if you take my course and if you would like a certificate of completion, you don't need one by any means. I just know for me, when I got certified as a life coach, I was like, oh my gosh, this feels so good to have a certification. And so I want to offer you the same if you are interested in taking my course and going through the steps of the Pro Organizers Academy. I have 3 steps for you. Step 1 is how to start your organizing business course. In step 2, which is through inside of the course, it brings you into our group coaching community so I can support you along your journey and help to guide you. And then step 3, I have a website course that helps you create a website that converts in 5 days. It comes with a Squarespace template. It comes with the course of me walking you through the steps, and then your website is ready to go as well. Now, once you go through those steps in the academy, if you're like, Samantha, I've gone through all of my steps, I just need you to let me know inside of our group coaching community or email me, and I will send you the certificate of completion. So that way, maybe on your office wall or wherever you would like to put it, you can put that certificate of being a certified POC professional organizer, because you have gone through the steps that I've created to help you start your organizing business, and you're inside of my group coaching community. So I can support you, guide you, help you, inspire you, all of the things that you need. That sisterhood that I'm building, I love. And if you're not to the point yet where you're like, oh, I need those steps, or you're like, oh, I've already started my business and I've already have a website, then just make sure to click that back to school special and at least come join us in the group coaching community. We meet every week on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All of the replays are popped into the replay vault if you cannot make the group coaching sessions live. And then moving forward, I'm going to have a lot more in the start your business part of my group coaching community, but more to come on that. Right now, all you need to know is go click that back to school special link so you can get a discount at $33 a month after your 2-week free trial. I cannot wait to see you in there. And again, today we're going to recap that the points that life coaching is going to add to your organizing business is it's going to enhance your personal growth. We're going to deepen client relationships. We're going to add value to our services. We're going to expand our business opportunities, and we're going to differentiate ourselves in the marketplace. I'm so proud of you for all of the work and for choosing to listen to me. Again, make sure to subscribe on the YouTube channel. If you're on the podcast, please go give me a 5-star review. They really help the business grow. And at this point, I've done a lot of work, technically for free, but I am still pushing forward because I know I am called to this. And again, I cannot wait to get into the calling work and into the How to Start Your Organizing Business series, which will be episode 100 through 110. Thank you so much for being with me, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Pro Organizers Coach podcast. Go to proorganizerscoach.com to find all the ways that we can help you succeed in your business. Remember, you have the power to make a difference in people's lives through decluttering and organization. So keep honing your skills, embracing those challenges, and fostering connections. Girl, you've got this.